Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 750, where is free Consultation Friday call-in show, where I answer all of your calls for free. So pick up that phone and get ready to call right now, 657-383-1318. Don't forget, next week, August 1st, we're going live with the Masculine Empowerment Network. You're not going to want to miss out on signing up. Be with a great group of guys. Take a look here, and we're going to start the show in a second.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MLD, and I'm back today with a special message for you. But before I get going, I just want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready for a massive change in your life? Right now, looking at the state of the world, I'm happy to say that we are making progress. I believe that we are winning the culture war, and I do believe that there are greener pastures ahead, despite all of the propaganda that is designed to make you feel disenfranchised and, quite frankly, black-pilled. The elites and the people who are controlling the world are absolutely losing ground to men like us who desire quality life, to be free, and to have choice in our dating, relationships, financial success, and so much more. And I want to make the opportunity available for you to get your piece of the pie. And that's why I'm here to talk to you once again about the Masculine Empowerment Network. Starting on August 1st, we are beginning enrollment for the 2024 calendar year. And this is my personal community that is dedicated to elevating your life in 4 aspects that I believe are the most important for men: money, muscles, game, and frame. This network has been operational since 2019, and our members have exceeded over 10,000 men across the globe. And we are only growing stronger and better every single year. As you know, I recently took a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I was offline training my elite group of members in my community. I'm back now with a refined approach, re-energized and ready to attack and help give you the life that you want. The Masculine Empowerment Network is a 3-part program. And I'm happy to say this time I'm going to be introducing my first ever total dating mastery hybrid course, which is a culmination of all of my previous courses, including body language mastery, SALT, the dark pass, and pandemic pickup. This course is engineered to help you master text message game, online dating apps, cold approach, vetting a woman, helping put her on your rotation, or vetting her to be your girlfriend and or wife. This is a gigantic value that I've been putting together for the longest time, and I'm putting the best pieces from all my courses in this hybrid course that is aimed to make you walk away from all of your dating troubles for the rest of your life. The second part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our live webinar training. Starting on August 12th, we will be engaging in 20 webinars, which each have no time limit, which is going to be led by me and my team of men from the Masculine Empowerment Network, talking to you about the core fundamentals of money, muscles, game, and frame to help you maximize your potential as a man, so you no longer have to feel defeated, depressed, alone, unworthy, and plagued with tons of negative thoughts. These will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, Monday to Friday, from August 12th to August 23rd. If you can't attend them live, that's okay, because they're going to be recorded and you'll be able to watch them for the rest of your life. In addition to that, after every session, we have an open Q&A panel, which allows you to directly ask your question to the leader who is speaking that day in his area of excellence, whether it's money, muscles, game, or frame. Every man will get his questions answered, and no man will be left behind. In addition to that is our Masculine Empowerment Network Telegram chat. This is where you will be able to network with other high-value men around the world in order to grow your personal power as well as the other members of the group. We have had so many men from so many different walks of life. I'm talking millionaires, doctors, Navy SEALs, you name it. We have had them all for the Masculine Empowerment Network, and they are all very high-level guys that are added to the group. This is open 24 hours where you have immediate and direct access to me and all my leaders in the community to help answer your questions simply at the palm of your hands. If you have problems with your text message game, send a text message screenshot. We'll look at it and we'll tell you what to do. You want to look good for your next photo shoot? Send us the outfits. Try them on. We'll tell you if you look good. We'll tell you if you look bad. Are you feeling down, depressed, feeling worthless, feeling like you have just endless anxiety? Talk to us. We'll get you through it. That's what we've been doing since 2019, and we're only getting better as the years go on. It's a group of positive men that are all unified under one cause, and that is getting better at our lives and maximizing our approach to self-improvement. This will be available immediately as well. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to have a link, click on that, and you're in there. The third part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our Masculine Empowerment Network database. Since 2019, we have recorded every single webinar we have ever done with all the big names across the masculine self-improvement space. And if you miss a webinar, it's okay because it's going to be put on that database. And in addition to that, you're going to have access to 4 complete years of training to catch you up and really have your own personal positive feed of masculine self-development where you can watch and see other men just like you on their masculine journey of self-improvement to help you feel like you're not alone and to answer all of your questions directly. With those 3 parts, that is what we are putting together with the Masculine Empowerment Network. However, I do have a bonus for you. For the first time ever, I am proud to announce that if you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be allowed to attend the Hawaii Masculine Empowerment Network Retreat. This will be only available to men who have joined the community, and we are going to be having a self-development live live-in training seminar in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's going to be so amazing. As you know, we just did so many live events in Tokyo, Manila, and Orlando, Florida, and I really, truly believe that the power of us coming together and uniting and networking and learning and growing together is the most powerful asset you can ever have in the entire world. Join us, join our brotherhood, and know that we will not judge you, we will not put you down. We are all coming together to lift each other up and ascend to new heights as we march forward into what I believe to be a very, very bright future. And that leads me to my final point. For the first time ever in the history of the Masculine Empowerment Network, we are now adding a recruitment bonus where I will be paying you cash for bringing somebody who has never signed up to the Masculine Empowerment Network before. That's right. If you bring somebody to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, I will pay you 50% of their sign-up fee after we complete the webinars and we get everybody on board, because I truly believe that this is now the time to reach out to the brothers out there who want to help other people and reward you for doing the right thing, for growing the network, and continuing to win with me in the culture war. So don't forget, on August 1st, we are starting enrollment, and enrollment is only available for 5 days because we have to start the training on August 12th. So if that's something you're interested in, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, because enrollment will be done through email starting August 1st. I look forward to hanging out with you in the sun in Hawaii, teaching you in those webinars and helping you in the Telegram chat and so much more. Till then, I'll see you next time.
August 1st, mark your calendars. It's going down. We have such momentum going into this new enrollment period. And I want to just say thanks to all you guys for being here. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna gas you guys up in a second here, but take a quick look. This is the website. Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. We have 70 new people on the waiting list. We have a ton of people on the old waiting list that they're going to continue to sign up again and again and again because the value is there. They're changing their lives. Guys, this is not a YouTube channel where we're just like, oh, hey, let's all get angry at like the situations that are going on in life. We are a channel of change. That's what we are. So if you are ready to change your life, if you're ready to join a group of driven, motivated, successful men who will meet up and continue to grow and thrive over the years, get in while you still can. Okay. God knows how long I'm going to be doing this, but things on the back end for me are looking fantastic. And, you know, we'll see what happens. But the Masculine Empowerment Network is going to help you get access to me, multi-million-dollar mindset training, money muscles game frame, the guy who created it all, me, MLD. I'm in there with you in the trenches, okay? I am with you in the trenches. A lot of these other coaches, I mean, listen, tell me, go out there and do your work, do your research, and find out who can you actually link up with and meet and talk to on a daily basis that is running a YouTube channel and can also provide you results. Because there's people out there that'll fucking, you know, they'll talk to you on a daily basis because, I mean, they got nothing better to do, but they can't get you the results that you're looking for. Okay? I can. I've been doing it for years. I am the best at it, period. There's nobody better than me in Money Muscles Game Frame, the whole package, and putting together the ultimate training program. There is nobody better than me, gentlemen. There is no one better than me. So let me show you guys something. What is going on? Yo. The hell? Okay. One second. Apologize for this brief interruption. Okay, so are we just not opening things or what's going on? Okay, one second. Hey, it only took me 17 years for that to open. Finally. Okay, here we go. So I made an infographic for you guys just to make it really, really, really simple because I know it's a long thing you have to sit through there. But I really don't care because I don't care if you are worried about the time. I want you to change your life. And statistically speaking, by hanging out with me and joining the community, your life will get better. So I made this very, very, very easy for you guys, okay? So here's exactly what you get when you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, okay? So you get 20 Telegram chats, or excuse me, you get the Telegram chat immediately upon signing up. That is a Telegram chat with a group of men who are going to be helping you on your journey throughout 2024 and 2025, okay? That is the first bonus you get. You get 20 live webinars on money, muscles, game, and frame starting on August 12th. And then at the end of the year, when we do another final end of the year enrollment, you get to attend those for free. So you actually get 40 live webinars. If you cannot attend the webinars, they are recorded and they are stored on a 300-hour plus database, okay? We have all the big names on there and all of the guys dating back to 2019. In addition to that, you get access to my Total Dating Mastery video course, and the dating course content covers text game, day game, which is you see a girl at the coffee shop, you see a girl walking around, and you have the confidence and skills to go talk to her, how to know if she likes you, reading her body language, how to spot a cheater, and so much more. It is all available in the Masculine Empowerment Network. But you got to go, you got to scan the QR code. You got to get on the waiting list now because it's only going to be available to people who sign up via email. Okay. We'll be doing shows and whatnot, promoting it here on the channel, but this is super important. Okay. And then actually, you're going to have access to the Hawaii trip as well. So the Hawaii trip is separate fee, but it's a members only trip where we get to link up with real like-minded men who have enough money to go to Hawaii. If you know what that means, you know what that means. Okay. If you're a guy out there, you're looking for a community, you're tired of looking around and just seeing a bunch of people not on your level, I assure you, if you join us, you're going to see something that you've never seen before. And the life-changing community that we have is seriously second to none. Second to none. I stand by that firmly. Okay. So that being said, let's get the calls open up here. And as I open up the calls, I was thinking about something this morning that I wanted to tell everybody who was watching me live at home, because I know you guys are watching me and support me. But let's go ahead and fire up the phone lines real quick. Talk to the old British lady that we've been talking to for years on end. And hopefully, let's see, the suspense is killing me. Let's see if they actually got their stuff working. And here we go. The suspense. Uh-oh. Already getting an error. It's a suspense. Well, I'll pull you guys on the screen. Let's see. I think it's time to buy a new computer. This guy who built this computer is the most incompetent shithead I've ever worked with.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
Here we go. Oops. Made a mistake.
I'm sorry, but I did not hear you press at least 4 digits of your PIN number.
Let's try again.
The PIN you entered does not match the PIN you have on file for your account. Please re-enter your PIN.
That is the same PIN I've been using since I started this show.
To start your show now, press 1 to hear important.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Thank God.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4.
Bingo.
3, 2, 1.
And we got somebody on the line.
Blog Talk Radio.
We got somebody on the line. Phenomenal. Thank you so much to every God out there. All right. Let's go to our first caller. The first caller on the phone line is 571. Guys, call in now. Billy, spam the number.
Hey, Jonathan.
571. What's up, buddy?
Hey, it's Parker.
Parker, holy cow. How you been, man?
Not good, my friend.
Why? What happened?
I told you I got fired for my 2 jobs, and I'm about to lose my apartment.
Didn't I tell you needed to get and fix your money like a year ago?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me. What happened?
So one of my jobs, I was working at a senior living center, and there was a woman who lied about me and got me fired. And then the other job, I just had like an incident with a customer. And so when I got fired from the jobs, I put my balls in the line, so to speak, and I tried to start a digital marketing agency. It's like where you run ads for businesses and generate them profit and take like a retainer.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened in May.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my first customer like within 2 weeks, but then I couldn't get her the results, like the service delivery. And so I kind of just, I got like discouraged because I didn't want to like burn through clients and then not be able to deliver the service. Because I knew I could get clients, like I have the sales, like I can do that, but I didn't know if I could deliver results. And so I've been door dashing, but I basically lost everything.
Parker,
I'm kind of in a bit of a dilemma.
Parker, listen to me. Listen to me very closely, okay? I'm going to tell you something that you need to hear. You have a massive ego, okay? Working in an elderly care home is a dead-end loser job that Filipino immigrants do, okay? You do not come in America and you work that kind of job as a fucking man who's born in this country. How old are you now?
I'm going to be 25 in September.
And do you still live at home with your mom?
No, but I'm losing my place. Like I don't have anywhere to go August 1st.
And okay, Parker, this is your life. Listen to me closely, young man. Okay, you got on here, you joined this internet community, and you started talking all this shit, and you're talking like how you're fucking badass and you've got everything figured out, and you don't. And I told you what I'm going to tell you again right now. You need a skill set, young man. You need a skill that you can take to the economy and earn money on. Do you please just lay out all the education you have?
I don't have any formal education, but I'm good at sales.
Okay, so Parker, all these morons, all these idiots, all these liars online that's saying you don't need to go to college or you don't need any formal kind of training, they always have some course or some crap to sell you. And dude, you are 25 years old. You have been an adult for 7 years and you're facing eviction right now. You need to snap out of this ego-based thing you've been living in. Dude, Parker, you're going to be 30 before you know it, okay? And you are going to continue to have... No, listen. You need to be in listen mode right now. Don't talk, okay? Listen. Hear me out. I am trying to help you, okay? I am trying my damnedest to help you, brother. But listen to me when I say this. You need a skill set. It has been 7 years since you've been an adult and you're facing eviction. You've been wasting your time. I say this often. DoorDash, Uber driving, all this shit, these are all loser jobs. These are loser jobs for skillless people. You need to take you because you are a smart guy, okay? Calm your ego when I tell you that. You are a smart guy, but you have a massive ego and you don't fucking listen. And now you're suffering, okay? You need a skill set, Parker. You need something that you can take to the economy and say, I am a valuable working member of this economy and I can provide money. You live in America, dude. If you're broke in America, you are absolutely lazy and or stupid or entitled. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need a skill set. Can you tell me, what is your long-term plan here, sir?
So I want to try to go back to running my agency and try to get some clients and just do that for now. There's a lot of potential, and I think that I have the ability to get clients. I just have to work on the service delivery side, and then I think I can do pretty well.
How much money did you make doing this digital marketing stuff?
So when I started in May, and I made $0. I haven't made anything.
And why are you trying to become a digital marketer?
I just want to be an entrepreneur and work for myself and make good money. So I did a lot of research on this while I was working those two jobs because you said not to do the fitness thing. So I said, okay, well, what's something I can do that I'm smart. How can I apply myself? And I got that first client within like 2 weeks, but I couldn't give her the results and she canned me, so to speak. And I got demotivated and just quit for a little bit.
Okay. And so now you have to move back in with mommy?
No, I'm gonna be homeless. I'm probably gonna live in a tent in the woods.
And you're going to run your digital marketing company from a tent in your woods?
No, so the plan is to put all my stuff in storage and then like take my laptop to like somewhere I can work during the day, and then just work on that, and then DoorDash in between to like have money in my pocket. And then once I start making some money, I can get a place again.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
No, I turned it off because when I watch your stream and come on the call, it creates like problems.
Okay. Well, Parker, I think your plan is terrible. Okay. Is anybody teaching you digital marketing?
Yeah, I'm in a community. I'm in a community that has a lot of great information, and
what
like
community
I've learned a
is
lot,
that?
so I'm still in that community.
What community is that?
Are you familiar with Dylan Wilson?
Shut up and take my money.
No, but apparently this guy sucks, because if you're in his community, you're not making money. I mean, what are we doing here?
It's my fault. I'm the problem. It's my fault. I'm in the situation I'm in.
Well, that's good that you accept responsibility. Okay. Parker, you need, what state are you in?
Virginia.
Okay. You need to go look into acquiring some kind of skill, a trade, learning to code, cybersecurity, welding, truck driving. You need to get something going that you have money coming in consistently. Okay. You are wasting time. You are working dead-end jobs, and ultimately you're wasting your life. Okay. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Your life plan has led you to live in a fucking tent in the woods, my friend.
Yes.
And Mike Harton makes a good point here. You're not going to survive a winter in the woods in Virginia.
Yeah. So I was gonna just do it for like a couple months and save some money to get my own place.
Okay.
While it's still not cold outside.
Okay. You need to look and listen to me. Okay. DoorDash is a fucking net negative. People don't make a positive unless you're riding around on a bicycle. Okay. You absolutely need to really take a serious accountability for what's going on in your life, and you need to look around. There are jobs everywhere, man. There are jobs everywhere. You could be a truck driver, like I said. You could be a welder. You could go and become an apprentice to be a plumber. Okay, you could be an apprentice to be an electrician. There's a lot of opportunity out there. But how much time are you LARPing online as an alpha male?
I wouldn't say I'm really doing that
anymore.
No, I mean, I've never created a YouTube profile. I've never made like I think I made a few videos like a couple years back about like getting rid of the black pill mindset. But that was just a few videos where I was just like talking to the camera and being
and wasting time,
saying like what I was going through
and wasting time. That's what you were doing. You were wasting time. Okay. If you do not go and get a valuable skill, your life is just going to get harder.
Oh, okay.
You need to go to the Department of Labor and look at what areas are growing, and you need to commit the next 4 years of your life from 25 to 29 to acquiring a solid skill. Okay, it could be in nursing. Okay, you could go to school to become an accountant. There are so many opportunities out there. You need to stop everything that you're doing. Because let me ask you something: when you're working these jobs and stuff, what were you doing with your time when you had free time?
So when I was working those jobs, like I said, I was doing a lot of research on digital marketing. I was just like trying to become a wealth of knowledge about how to do that.
And how long were you studying?
Like a couple hours every day.
And how many days?
Maybe like a day or probably like 5 or 6 days a week.
And how many days in total?
Oh yeah, I started researching in like February, and then I lost my job in April, and then I created my website, and I got it started like by May 1st, I think, if I remember correctly.
And so what were you doing
So
all of 2023? What were you doing?
I was fucking off.
What were you doing when you're fucking off? What were you doing? Smoking weed? Jerking off to porn?
No, I don't. No, I don't do that.
So what were you doing?
Like playing video games, working, bullshit jobs, kind of procrastinating. I need help.
You have all the help in the world. You need discipline. I remember you came on here and you were trying to lecture me at one point, telling me how you're, this top alpha male and you're going to do all these great things. Okay. And it's great that you believe in yourself, but at the same time, like, at this point, with all due respect, you're just full of shit. You talk, but there's no results. So therefore you're full of shit. You've been studying digital marketing for 5 months. I mean, I don't.
Well, so when I got discouraged, I stopped. So no, not since February, but I mean up till I started. Yeah, I was studying it a lot. I was watching a lot of videos about it.
That's not research, okay? Watching videos. I mean, if you were truly researching, you wouldn't be in this position, my friend. Quite frankly.
Well, I'm not giving up.
That's good. That's very good. But you need to stop with these delusions of grandeur that you have.
I'm in the ground.
No, I don't know what you said, but you need to listen to me, okay? You need to stop with these delusions of grandeur that you have, all right? You need to be out there working hard. And you're not saving money either, are you? Because you've been working for something and you're on the verge of fucking homelessness.
No, like rent's expensive around here.
There's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. You could sit here and say rent's expensive and this and that, then go home, live with your mom because that's what you deserve. You're clearly not capable of fucking making it happen right now. You are misusing your time, my friend.
It's embarrassing. I hate it. I want to change. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's your lack of discipline. That's what's wrong with you. The hallmark of masculinity is discipline. And you lack discipline. You are a 25-year-old man-child, my friend. And I'm sorry, I hate to be direct and potentially hurt your feelings, but who cares? You are about to be homeless, dude.
I fucked up.
Okay. I'm not looking for you to like whip yourself with a cat of nine tails here, okay? But I'm just trying to tell you, like, it's the same thing I told you, and it's the same thing. It's like if you guys that like passively come in and watch my show and then go fuck off, and you think you're doing something. This is embarrassing, my friend. You are in America. You are in America, the richest, most prosperous country in the world, and you're on the verge of being homeless. That's because you're wasting your time, being lazy, and here we are.
Yeah. So you think I should just give up on my dream for another 5 years?
No, I don't think you should give up on your dream, but I think that you need. I'm going to put something on the screen, okay? And then you're going to need to rewatch this, okay? Because
I'll pull it up now, but it might. Here, let me pull up this stream. I'm on my phone, so what it'll do is it'll make your voice sound less.
Okay, let me explain to you what's going on here real quick. Okay. So I'm going to screen share now. I'm going to hang up on you, but listen and pay attention, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. All right. So for you guys that have these dreams that you want to pursue as an entrepreneur and all this shit, okay? This is the right way you need to do this, okay? So you have to have a solid plan, okay? And this is the way I think you guys need to do it. You need to be in some kind of job, training, or education that is going to get you at a bare minimum at some point $80,000 to $100,000, okay? This can be getting your CDL as a truck driver, okay? You can get your CDL and have that license and everything sorted in an amount of weeks, okay? But you need to do something that is going to get you to 80K to 100K, okay? And then you need to live off of 50% of that money, okay? The other 50% goes directly into your savings or investing. So you're going to buy the S&P 500, the Vanguard, whatever the case may be. But this money here from the 80 to 100K, you need to be saving, which you have not been saving because you're on the verge of homelessness, okay? Now, on top of that, while you're doing this, your 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, 3 hours of maintenance of the house, your body, food, whatever. And then the other 5 hours needs to be towards studying to something that's going to get you to 200K to 1 million a year. And this is your life right here. You guys are men. Men need to go out and work. Men need to go out and take care of their finances. Guys, if you are in a first world country and struggling financially, I'm sorry to say this, but you are a loser, okay? You are a lazy, entitled little brat. There are so many opportunities out there in America, everywhere. If you need to move, fucking move, okay? But this is how you do it. And doing this, even if this takes you 40 years, which it shouldn't, okay? Once you're making this money, you're set. You don't have to worry about shit. But this takes time plus discipline. If you guys waste time, the joke's on you because time is going to waste you. You are going to die. You're going to die in a black, permanent nothingness and never come back. Your death is eternal, okay? So far, there's no scientific evidence or anything that there's life after death. And if you're going to live your life hoping for the second, your afterlife to be better, you're crazy. You are totally insane. Gentlemen, life is unforgiving when you're a man, okay? If he's a woman, he could go to a woman's shelter. He could go beg somebody to sleep on their sofa, whatever, and they take him in and be like, oh, it's okay, the patriarchy. Okay, you're a man, they'll laugh at you. They'll be like, okay, well, sorry, peasant. Go pitch that tent in the woods over there. let this be a warning to all you other men out there that are listening that don't call in and you're just kind of passively eking your way through life. All it takes is one big emergency, one big shakeup, and you're fucked. Okay? You're totally fucked. I'm very sorry to hear that this is happening to you, Parker. And this is not my intention of this is not to berate you or belittle you or put you down. But I don't know what to say, man. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And this guy, Parker, he was on John Bulldog Mindset's live stream, and John was, pepping him up and whatever. And he was, getting all this validation from being online and stuff, but it's all bullshit. Okay. It's fuck or walk in this life. You have the skills, you get paid. You don't have the skills, you don't get paid. You don't get paid. Good luck. Good luck surviving. Go apply for welfare. Okay. Black Pill Red, call me too. If you said I got 5 years to do this now, but call me. Pick up the phone and call me instead of crying in the chat like a man. Pick up the phone and call me right now. Pick up the phone and call me and let's talk. So I got 914-505 and then 347. If you want to get boosted above everybody else, send a super chat. Billy, drop the direct donation link in the chat. Let's go to 914. Call in, guys. I want to get these phone lines going because I got to get my TV and everything today. Big day today. 914, you're on the air, sir. What's up?
Hey, John, this is Mike Harden.
Hey, Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. This late the past 2 weeks, I've been following your game July. I've been really picking things up after a slow start, reading books. I just finished The Ascent in Money, and I realized I really got to get more, how to put this, listen to more people who've actually made shit, Mm-hmm. So I got a two-part question for you. Okay. So what was the most impactful advice that you received from some of your multi-millionaire, 8-figure, 9-figure mentors when you first started?
Well, my 9-figure mentor, right? I'll tell you about him. When I was hanging out with this guy, I was doing my best and I like to, try to help my friends and stuff around me. And I introduced him to Charlie and I introduced him to Mac, the day gamer, right? Two guys that I built their brands and one of them is, well, he told me, and after we hung out with him one time and he pulled me aside, he was like, hey, can I ask you something? He's like, why the hell are you hanging out with these fucking losers? I was like, no, man, they're my friends, trying to level them up. He's like, these guys are fucking losers, dude. And this guy was very direct with me. He would often be like, shut up, you stupid faggot. He's like, you drop the N-bomb often and just berate me and stuff. He's like a real old school fucking gangster guy, right? And he would always just tell me this shit. And he's like, dude, stop hanging around losers. He's like, these people are losers. They're going to be losers forever. They're never going to amount to anything. And at the end of the day, they're eventually going to become jealous of you and try to take you down. And here we are. So that's why I'm telling you guys, it is so important that you do not spend time with losers. You do not spend time with negative people. Okay. When I first had my dream to come to Tokyo and live my life in Japan, my whole old friend group, they all laughed at me. They're all like, oh, this guy's going to go to Japan and do something. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, right. How do you say that in Japanese, bro? They would talk all this shit. Now you can add up all those guys' fucking salaries, and I spend that at Louis Vuitton, okay? I'm the fucking man. And you can't be the fucking man when you have to use mental resources to deal with toxic or negative or trashy people. I don't deal with girls. If a girl is hood at all, if she's part of that hood lifestyle, and I'm basically talking about Latinas because I don't date black girls. But if they're fucking, any of that hoodness to them, I'm done. You have no future with me. we can have sex and you can be my plaything for a little bit, but you have zero future with me. Okay. You cannot be around people who are negative. You cannot be around people who are not hustling. You cannot be around people who are not doing their damnedest to get ahead. You cannot be around bad loser energy. It's true. It is like in 48 Laws of Power, he says, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, right? And that when I reread that book, I reread that book in like 2021, and I started to realize like Mac was, Mac the Day Gamer, the guy that used to work for me. I just realized this guy's always bitching, always complaining, always a victim. I'm like, dude, you are a fucking white man in this world, bro. And you're bitching about life being unfair. Like, you have every advantage in the world. Like, the problem is you're just stupid, lazy fuck, which he was. And now I've heard through the grapevine, he's like suffering financially, bitching about Japan. Like, his whole life is falling apart, which is fantastic to see, as once again, I'm right. But you have to avoid these people. It is all about who you're around, Mike. It is all about who you're around. Okay. For me, I love my mom to death. I would take a bullet for my mom. Okay. I would die for my mom. I love her so much. Okay. But my mom, sometimes when we have conversations, she starts to get a little toxic. She starts to get a little upset about things. Like my mom, for example, we were talking about weight loss the other day. And she was like, well, I took some time off because I'm helping these kids, blah, 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 blah. And I've just gained this weight. I'm like, Mom, you don't blame your weight gain on the children. Like, you are the one shoveling food into your face that helped you gain 10 pounds. And she's like, no, it's not like that. You don't understand. Kids. I'm like, Mom, just chill. Just stop with it right now. Okay. You can eat celery. You can eat carrot sticks. You can eat apples. But I know you. You like to eat tortilla chips and in trash. And you like eating trash food. I see you do it all the time. And then she starts getting mad. I'm like, I can see her starting to get upset. I'm like, all right, Mom, love you. Talk to you later. See you later. Bye-bye. Just hang up the phone. You can't deal with that stuff. If you have a girl in your life and she's always causing trouble, always stressing you out, always doing little things, lying, fucking doing whatever, and you have to like take time out of your life to like deal with that, dude, that is a chick that has no place in your life. If you're a guy that's on a fucking dedicated life path, marching forward towards excellency, you have to understand, there is no place in your life for negative people, lazy people, loser people. If you want to get ahead, there is no place. I'm sorry if it's your mom. I'm sorry if it's your dad. I'm sorry if it's your cousin. I'm sorry if it's your ex-wife. I don't care. You need to make a choice, and it's binary. I want to be successful. Therefore, I'm avoiding all losers, and I'm going to surround myself around successful people. Or I don't want to be successful, and I'm like a prostitute, and I'll just give my time to whoever wants to fucking hang out with me because I want to be a good person.
Yes. So true. Also, my second half of the question, for any of the mentors you had in the past, now that you are a multi-millionaire, has your opinion changed on any of the advice that you've seen thrown around on the internet or these mentors that you now realize is actually bullshit?
There's a lot of guys that are full of shit. Okay. There's a lot of guys that are full of shit. I would say 85% of all content creators are full of shit. Totally full of shit.
Wow.
Okay. I have met so many guys in my life from the red pill community and stuff. And these guys, they LARP, they talk all this shit. I'm this, I'm that, I'm top this, blah, blah, blah. And they have no girls, or their bitches talk back to them. They are struggling to get by financially, but they have a great online presence. The amount of people out there that are sheer faking it is astounding, quite frankly. And I swear to God, because I look at my channel, and my channel is very action oriented. Like, I'm not just sitting here gossiping about stuff, right? And I look at Brandon Carter's channel too. Brandon Carter, like, dude, he's getting like 100 to 200 people on his live streams, Victory Talk, where he holds people to extreme levels of accountability. And it's not that he's not funny, not entertaining, that he's not educated. That guy's one of the smartest people I've met in my life. And to see that he has 1 million people on his YouTube channel, right? 1 million. And his lives only get 100 to 200 people. And it just lets me think that, like, there really are not that many, like, everybody's, even people in these communities, sometimes they just pretend that they want to do better. They pretend that they're they think watching videos is research. They think like, oh, I'm studying by like watching a bunch of red pill rage videos. Oh, I really understand female nature. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So where's women in your life if you really understand female nature?
Is there any key signs or like red flags for content creators that they're actually full of shit?
I mean, you're smart enough to figure it out. You know, you'll find out eventually, but are they giving you legitimate, actionable advice? Are they giving you legitimate steps to take to improve the quality of your life? Not like, oh, I wake up and I drink a green smoothie and then I go outside and walk around barefoot for magnetism and then I do an ice bath and blah, 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 blah. That doesn't make money. That makes you healthy. It's great.
You know, John, like for like probably a year before I found you, like I went through so many content creators, like looking about how to make more money, how to get my life together. And I watched so much content. I felt like it was just vacuous and empty. And as soon as I think like one of the first videos I found, I'm like, holy shit, within one video of this dude, I've got more information than watching months of this other guy's channel.
Well, thank you.
Like just literally within this one live stream that with Parker, you went talked about like, oh, how to divide up your money with your job and your entrepreneurship. I remember the Richard Cooper, I used to watch him. He did a whole live stream about how to become an entrepreneur. And pretty much it was just him saying, oh, if you don't know how to figure it out, then you're not ready to be an entrepreneur, without giving any kind of actual advice or information.
Well, there you go. But you can buy some pheromone soap, and then the girls will like you.
Yeah, but so much better over here on this side of the fence.
Well, listen, I'm proud of you. You're doing the hard work. Keep your foot on the gas, and everything's going to be all right.
Great. Thank you so much, John.
You're welcome, Mike. Take care. We'll talk soon, buddy. Peace out.
Take care.
All right. Shout out to Alien Elite, $5 Rumble rant. He says, y'all get off of YouTube and come to Rumble. WTF. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. By the way, you guys have been following me, or I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting a lot of traction on my my 17th, 16th, I don't know, X account. Anyways, go here, follow me right now. Shout out to the people. Look, we got 12 people watching me on X. Go to MLD Motivation. That's me, and follow me on X, and you can see me there. And you could also follow me on Interview with a Man, is my clips channel on Instagram. Shout out to the people watching me right now live on Interview with a Man in Instagram. Shout out to you guys. I'll drop the number for you guys on Instagram too. 518. And there's the number right there. So if you guys want to go ahead and give me a call on Instagram, we continue to help you guys. We've got one more person on the line. That's 505. So call me in, 657-383-1318. And this is what I was talking about here. Parker, with all due respect, love to you. This is what I'm talking about. Your name is Red Pill Alpha Male, and you are LARPing online as some kind of alpha male guy. And I assure you, my friend, you're not an alpha male. Okay. I assure you. So you need to be concrete with where you are right now in life. You need to be very objective of where you are, and you're on the verge of homelessness. And the reason you're on the verge of homelessness is because of your life plan. You've been wasting your life. And life is unforgiving, man. It is unforgiving. Now, you can turn it around still at 25, but you really got to change your plan, because your financial plan is awful. Your savings plan is awful. Your career plan is awful. Okay. And you're not giving up, which is good. And you are failing forward, hopefully. So that's my big thing. All right. Can I link the X? Yes. Billy Patterson has linked the X. It's MLD Motivation, guys. If you're too lazy to type that in, you have a plethora of problems. MLD Motivation. MLD Motivation. Follow me. MLD Motivation. Is it really that hard, guys? Do I have to come there and hold your hand and be like, here we go, little buddy. Let's type MLD M. Come on, guys. What's going on here? For real. Okay. Shout out to Joel, who says, this show sucks. And then he says, show sucks again. Joel, why don't you give me a call too? Come on. Let's talk, Joel. Let's talk about why you're so sexually frustrated and angry. That's why you're here venting in the chat. Come on down. We'll talk to you. Let's go to 505.
Hey, how's it going?
505, you're on the air. Is this Cameron?
Yeah, how's it going, John?
I know that number. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I remember last time you had a little bit of a hiccup with the employment and stuff like that. Is everything okay now?
Yeah. So last time we spoke, wasn't doing well in school. Was considering dropping out of school and finding something else, but this time, happy to say I'm back on track. I'm not in school right now, but I did land, a very good job right now that has a lot of potential.
Nice.
Good career path for it.
Good job. What is it? Tell me about it.
It's a government job based in astronomy research. And right now I'm an electronics technician, which pays pretty decent for what it is. Definitely want to go higher from here, but basically what they'll do is after a year or so, they'll sponsor me to go back to school and earn a degree related to the company. So probably next spring or probably most likely next fall, I'll return to school, get my electrical engineering degree, maybe return back to the company or maybe find a different company and go from there.
Brother.
But it's a great job so far. Benefits are great. Got a lot of room to grow and it looks pretty promising so far.
Dude, this makes me so happy, bro. This makes me so happy. Cameron, can you do me a favor? Do you have like 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to tell everybody the journey you have been on to get this electrical engineering journey. And I'm talking all the way back to the fast food manager that I told you had to quit and get away from that guy. Can you just give like everything, your injury, the fast food guy, getting the internship, losing it, the stuff at school. Can you just give a quick little synopsis of what the journey looked like so the guys at home can hear about the struggle you went through and how you overcame?
Yeah, sure. So I was working for this fast food place, basically making burgers, working for this, awful Venezuelan boss who didn't like me and would kind of abuse me, and I would kind of just take it. This was started back in 2016 and then made it up till about 2020. But I found John in 2019 and I kind of told him about my situation. I was doing well financially because I was with my parents, saved plenty of money, but I wasn't happy and it was not doing me good. And he told me just to dump this place and you're going to look back in this place and you're going to never look back and go back. And that's what the case was. So I did a consult with him. There was $70 back in 2019 and some of the best $70 I've ever spent. It was great. So once I left that place, got a different fast food job. COVID hit, lost that one. Then I decided to go to college, went to college, different city. Got a decent job at an energetics company while I was in school, which is paying pretty well. And then while I was in school, had that job too. I landed a second internship, which is pretty good, doing electronics research while I was in school. And then I had an injury to my back. I tore part of my spine and kind of went downhill from there with school. That was around 2022. And from there, my school was suffering and it kind of just kept declining until eventually I lost both the internships due to other reasons and was considering dropping out of school and just wasn't doing well. So I scrambled for a job, found a different job at a school. Well, different job from the school. It was an okay job, but it wasn't permanent. So that was, I think last August I lost that one. So there's a bit of time where I was doing odd jobs and kind of kept my eye on the community and they kind of helped me through it. So now I'm here with this good job now. So I'm kind of on the up and up now.
It's amazing. How old are you now?
I'm kind of 24 right now.
24. And what's the job paying you?
I'm making about 50 a year.
Not bad. 50,000 a year, not bad. And then when you get the electrical engineering degree, what's the ETA on completing that and getting that degree?
Probably 2 years, because I'll be working as well as going to school, but they'll be paying for it. So I estimate 2 to 3 years. And I'm not sure what I want to do because I don't like the town I'm in. It's too small. but this company is very good. It's great benefits, great place to work. They have different parts, they have different locations, but the nature of the work is it's based in astronomy. So each of the towns it's based in, it's going to be small and with a low population because they don't want all the city interference. So I'm not sure if I want to work in this field for a little bit just to, rack up some retirement funds or whatnot, or I want to kind of pivot. So I'm kind of at a crossroads right now where I'll continue with my path that I'm on, and then in a few years, look at where to go from here, where to pivot from here, or stay here, and I'm not too sure. So, I mean, it's definitely beneficial to stay here. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So I'm probably going to spend at least another 2 or 3 years with this company.
It's good.
But
it's smart.
Kind of don't want to live in this town or this state anymore.
Well, you got to pay the sacrifice once in a while. You know what I mean? You absolutely just have to pay the sacrifice. I'm proud of you, my friend. That's great. It's very, because I know it was a tough journey that you've been on, and I'm so happy. When you get your degree, what will you get an increase in your salary? Or what's going on there?
Yeah, I'll probably get a bump, at least in this location. They'll probably bump me to 85 right away.
Wow.
I suspect. And then from there, I can easily make more if I go somewhere else.
Exactly. Yes. Oh man, this is such a relief, dude. This is such a relief. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, because right now I'm making 50 without a degree.
Yes.
So right now I'm making pretty decent money for no degree. So, but once I get that degree, it's going to really, bump me up there.
Okay. So let me show you guys something too at home. All right. For you guys, because this is what this is really about. Cameron is a real person, and we actually had the honor of being able to meet each other in Las Vegas, Nevada as well. When we had a huge armada of us, we all drove out to the Grand Canyon, and I'm going to show you guys right now. This is on my Instagram, Hot Dude Life. Check me out. And I'm not going to dox Cameron, but Cameron is in this photo here with us at the Grand Canyon. This is an awesome trip that we all took out and had. This was in 2023. Phenomenal. I'm so happy, bro. And listen, Cameron, tell the people how nice I am. Tell them what happened with your Airbnb situation in Las Vegas. Tell them what happened.
Yeah, so I was last day I was going to fly out, so I left my hotel and everything and headed to the airport. So went to the gate. Turns out they swapped the gate last minute, so I ran all the way to the new gate. By the time I ran there, they had switched again on the other side of the airport, so I completely missed my flight. I'm like, well, shoot, I just lost my hotel. I don't have anywhere to stay, so I sent a PM to the group. I'm like, hey, anybody have a place to stay? And John's like, hey, come on over. So I did. I stayed at his Airbnb for a couple of days and then got food, went to the spa, had a great time. Got to hang out with some of the guys for another day. So it ended up working out pretty well. And then got another flight the next day, and it was, no regrets.
Yep. I took him to a really nice restaurant in Las Vegas. I paid for everything. It's a really high-class place called Denny's. I know a lot of you peasants can't really afford that, but it was a good time. Me and Cameron had a good old time there. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm legitimately so happy for you, bro. You deserve every moment of success that you have.
Thank you.
What do you want to say something in closing to everybody, to these guys that may out there be struggling and, young man like you trying to get it going?
Yeah, I mean, don't give up. I mean, giving up is guaranteed failure. So even if you're on the down, heading downwards, keep going. That's what I've been doing. I've had plenty of times where I wanted to quit. I nearly quit my degree. I almost gave up, pursuing a degree, but almost did. But now I'm back on it, and it's looking more positive than ever. So I'm glad I'm staying with it. And I know it's still going to keep getting better. So still got plenty of things to work on, but at least as far as school goes, school is much better than it was. And I found a company that'll pay for it. So that's perfect.
Dude, this has truly made my morning, bro. I'm so relieved and happy for you because you're a guy that really deserves all this success. So good, man.
Thank you.
Well, listen, buddy, it was great talking to you. Maybe I'll see you in the Masculine Empowerment Network. I don't know, but I look forward to just communicating with you over the years and helping you as much as I can, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Peace out.
You too. Bye.
You see, guys, let me tell you something about life too. Let me go back. I'm gonna pull up the whiteboard again. Actually, you know what? I need a wider desk. I have so much stuff on this desk, like Trump, my messy ass desk. Okay. Let me pull up the whiteboard here for you guys. I'm gonna show you something about momentum. Okay. Let me tell you something about momentum. Okay. So in life, you either have positive momentum or negative momentum. And the majority of humans and people have negative momentum. Okay. Let me explain to you what positive momentum and negative momentum looks like. Okay. Because whatever direction you're going in, you're going to head that direction at an accelerated rate. Okay. So, for an example, let me show you something. All right. So, this is your life. This is positive up here, and this is negative. Okay. And this is 0. All right. So, typically, most of you guys start up here because you have a family and stuff, whatever. And most people, they go like this. Right? You don't go to the gym. You don't take care of your calories. You don't take care of your finances. If you're careless with the things that life has given you, they will leave you. Okay? What the guys in my community, what we do is we say, yeah, you're going to start off here, but you need to be working every day to go like that. Your life as a man must be a life of work, a life of dedication to the core 4 elements: money, muscles, game, and frame. This is most people here. Most people. They don't take care of their fitness, and next thing you know, when they're 30, they're 200 plus pounds. Okay? They don't take care of their money. Next thing you know, you're 30, you're broke, you're about to live in a goddamn tent in the woods. Women, forget about it. The only women showing interest in you are fat women or women that have like a myriad of mental diseases. Okay? You have momentum in your life right now. You just need to know, do I have positive momentum or negative momentum? Okay? You guys in the Inner Game Healing free chat, you guys see my fitness. I posted my body shot today. You see a stark difference in where I looked in June, end of June, beginning of July, to where I look now. I've been even getting comments from people like, yo, are you losing weight? This guy's losing weight. He's slimming up. It is. Because you know why? Every single day I wake up, I take a shitload of fat burning drugs. My fucking hands, I'm like shaking like Destiny right now. That's the Yohimbe bark and the clenbuterol. I wake up, I take my supplements, and then I go downstairs in my building and I do the elliptical for 1 hour. And then after that, I come upstairs, I shower, I do all my shit that I need to do. I come here and I do my show, and then I do the show, and then I turn off the camera, and then I start working on the business, and I work on the business until the sun goes down around 8 o'clock. In between that time, I go to the gym, make sure I'm cooking at home, eating healthy, maintaining all the communications and the Telegram chats, all the communities that I manage, and then I go to bed. And that's all I do. That's all my life is right now, and I'm so happy to do that. Okay, I don't need to go out and party. I don't need to go hang out with people. I don't want to just deal with fucking society, quite frankly. That's how much I isolate myself, because I just try to keep myself away from people who are not on the same boat as me. And shout out to, you guys know Stock Market Steve on my Tokyo Crypto Show, season 2. Steve is my intern, and Steve comes over, and I got to say, this kid has made some phenomenal changes in his life, and I am extremely hard on this kid. For example, if you guys just think I'm fucking just yelling at people here, Steven had a goal, right? And it was from January. We've been consistently going to the gym together, and his goals have been put on weight. And he's an ectomorph. He's like, Steven is shredded. Steven has 6-pack. Hey, Steven has fucking 8-pack abs. He's shredded. He doesn't have a drop of fat on him, but he's not that strong, and he wants to get stronger. And so it's been 6 months, and I'm, just kind of watching him. I'm like, Steve, let's talk. I said, what was your weight in January? He was like, yada, 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 I was like, what's your weight now? And he told me it's like 4 pounds lighter. I was like, so your goal 6 months ago was to get bigger, right? I said, how are you supposed to get bigger? He's like, well, I've been eating a lot. I'm like, Steven, if you've been eating a lot and you've been eating the right amount of calories and protein, would your weight be higher or lower? And immediately he knew. He knew he can't bullshit me and talk his way out of it. He's like, you're right. You're right. I've not been eating and I need to fucking get more protein in. And I've wasted 6 months of my life. I was like, well, you didn't waste it, but you didn't achieve your goal. And what are we doing in this life if we're not achieving our goals? We're wasting time. You have positive momentum or you have negative momentum. Look at your life right now and ask yourself, are things getting better or are things getting worse? Because if you're working, there's no competition out there, guys. Everybody is lazy. Everybody is dumb. Everybody's addicted to their phone. Everybody's addicted to Instagram. These people don't even have fucking content creator jobs and they're addicted to Instagram. You know? Like I've been saying since the beginning, and I'm going to say it again, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. But if you want to work, you're never going to worry about money. Okay. There's a young black guy in my community, stud. Okay. He got his fucking 4-year degree in architecture, and now he's getting his master's degree. He didn't sit down, oh, well, and we had an instance where he communicated with me and he was getting treated like shit by this fucking fat liberal white fucking professor of his because he was black. He was low-key taking shots at him during the class because he was black. And he was like, you're like, oh, ha, 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 playing it off. And I told him, I was like, you need to confront that guy. And he was like, well, I don't know. I was like, he is like a little unsure, but I was like, listen, confront the fucking guy. And he went and he confronted the guy, and the guy, like they all do, immediately bend the knee. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. You know, it was just, I saw you doing this and blah, 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 blah. And now that teacher is his fucking bitch. Okay. His fucking bitch. And he could have sit there and be like, well, racism is holding me down and blah, blah, blah is holding me down. And it's because I'm black in this fucking white only community that I'm living in, because he lives in a very white place. And I was just like, fuck that guy, bro. He's mad because you're a young, good-looking black guy who's got a fucking great head on his shoulder, super smart, good smile, great talker, great fashion, has a fucking faithful, amazing girlfriend too. No excuses, guys. There's no excuses out there, okay? There's no excuses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but there's no excuses out there. Excuses are for fucking women and children, all right? Not men, period. Let's go to international caller on the line. International anonymous caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, who's this?
This is Martin.
Are you a troll?
From Colombia.
Oh, what's up, bro? How are you?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Good. Listen, why don't you tell the people about the when we worked together, what I told you too, how I kind of told you were full of shit and you took action and where you are now.
I just wanted to call in to basically respond to the viewers in person, because it's like, Jonathan is the real deal. I've done coaching with him extensively. And I believe he's really the best guy on YouTube if you're concerned at all about money, muscles, game, and frame. That's proven. I mean, he's leading a renaissance in masculinity.
Thank you so much, man. And how are things going with you now?
Things are going well. I actually had 2 questions for you that I was thinking about DMing you, but I thought, hey, why don't I just call into the show and everyone can benefit?
Mm-hmm.
So from watching you on YouTube, I really got into boxing, and I'm starting to spar now because I think I'd like to have an amateur fight.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm just having trouble letting my hands go when I get into some, dicey situations in sparring. And I know you have a lot of experience fighting, and did that ever happen to you? And if so, how did you mentally flip that switch to engage?
Are you gun shy because you're fatigued, or are you gun shy because you're just shy? You don't know what to do.
I think it was mostly because I'm fatigued, but I started, doing more running now. and I'm itching to get back in there, obviously, and work. But I'm pretty green, you know. I've only sparred like, I don't know, 15 rounds or so.
Yeah. Well, you're an amateur.
So
Yeah. That's
so
normal.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Okay.
Well, because you gotta. I'll just tell you this because I know your body type because we hung out in Colombia and stuff. You know, I would just open up with a long jab. You know, try to open up with a long jab. Have a combination in your head. I mean, when in doubt, the 1-2, you know, and distancing is really, you know, if you're really good at distancing, ranging your opponent.
I can win a fight like that. You're absolutely right. But since I'm so green, I'm having trouble. I'm working on the jab. That's obviously going to be my key. But I'm just so green that it's hard for me to get the distance right now. So that's why I'm just going to be training hard for months to hopefully fight at the end of the year, because I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. But I'm taking it very seriously, and I have a good trainer, and I'm motivated. So I was just figured to ask you, since I know you have extensive sparring experience across a litany of martial arts.
Well, then all I would say, honestly, for me, what I did when I was like 24, 25, when I did this, I made sure that I practiced my jab, like just launching the jab. I would probably say I launched my jab close to, definitely more than 1,000 times. You know, that was the one thing I just wanted, because my left hand was always weak, right? Because I'm right-handed. And, you know, I would just make sure just to snap my jab. And then, you know, when you snap it, pull it back too, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to leave yourself open. But that's what I did. I practiced like the jab, literally like 1,000 reps. Because, you know, Bruce Lee said, I do not fear the man who practiced 10,000 punches one time. I fear the man who practiced one punch 10,000 times, you know?
Yes, I gotta just keep going to that heavy bag and just work it. That's exactly what I need.
Yeah, that's what I did. I sat in front of a heavy bag, and I've
been feeling inconsistent with it, you know, like sometimes I really snap it and bring it back. Sometimes I lazy jab and, you know, don't bring it back quick and get caught.
Yeah.
So that's obviously the fatigue, you know, but I'm working on that with the running, and I'm feeling better about my conditioning with the running. So I'm just going to keep practicing the jab on that heavy bag and making sure that I bring my hand all the way back to guard so I don't get cracked.
And then also, if you've only sparred 15 rounds, I mean, that's nothing. I'm not discrediting your achievements, but I'm just saying it's okay for you to feel like this because you're still a beginner. You know, I do 15 rounds in a night.
So I know I'm green, so
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like when we do rounds at my gym, we do like 15 rounds in a night is just normal. You know what I mean? So it's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing that
that's
just
a lot of work, though. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But like I said, you know, and the thing is, like, I'm 38 too. Like, so when you learn how to actually throw that jab and, you know, manage your distance, finding your range, you know, that's really, it's just going to take some time, but it's so valuable once you know how to fight, because most people don't know how to fight. You know, I've beaten up people who are bigger than me, more jacked than me. People can outbench me, out squat me, out everything me, but they don't know how to fight. So you're just a bigger target that gasses out when you're jacked and you don't know how to fight.
Yes, learning to fight is something that I've really picked up from you, and I'm wanting to take it to that level where I know, and I can just always be confident that I can deal with any sort of situation.
Let me ask you something.
So I really appreciate you pushing me that.
Yeah. Thank you, Martin. Let me ask you a question, brother. How long have you been training boxing now? How long? Months? Years? How long?
Well, I was just hitting pads because I was like, I don't want to risk
including that time.
You know?
Including that time.
Okay. So 2 years. 2 years about.
That's good.
2.5, maybe.
And let me ask you this. What has it done for you? How has it changed you? Has it transformed you in any way, way, shape, or form?
Well, it's helped me get stronger physically. It's for me the most satisfying exercise
Mm-hmm.
to just push yourself to the absolute limit and use your whole body. And the feeling after like a really hard training session, it just relaxes me. I have sometimes anger issues, so it helps me with that.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's just the confidence, like you said, that you can just, you don't have to worry about anything, because I have a daughter and a woman, so I want to protect them, and that's my responsibility as a man.
That's good, man. That's really good. What was your so let me wrap up your first question. So unsure of what to do, you need to have a plan. Like for me, I'm going to give away something for everybody who spars me, but typically when I'm kickboxing someone, I typically go for an inside leg kick with my front left leg. I kick inside their leg, and then I immediately throw a jab right after. And like everybody, it's amazing how often I catch people with this, but it's something I've practiced for years and years and years. But I know when I'm starting off a fight, I'm going to kick the inside of the leg, throw them off, and boom, jab them right there. And if the jab hits clean enough, I'll follow up with the right hand straight.
That's awesome. That's deadly. And just executing simple things, those fundamentals, that's how you win. And the only way to execute it, like you said, is deliberate practice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For me, it's just kind of weird to go from hidden paths to, fighting a moving target. So that's really why I'm calling in.
Yeah, man. Well, look, 15 rounds is you're just at the beginning of your journey. Just make sure you have good sparring partners that don't fucking hurt you. And, from there, you should be all right.
Definitely. Do I have time for a quick second question, or?
Bro, I'll give you all the time in the world, Martin.
Wrap it up.
You're a guy that's actually doing work,
right.
so I don't mind talking to you.
So you talk a lot about this concept of failing forward, and I just want to learn more about this concept. Did you pick it up from somewhere? Did you invent it yourself?
No.
Can you maybe speak more about it?
That's just life, man. Everybody thinks, here's the biggest problem with this generation. They want everything perfect. They feel like they need to study, train, whether it be for talking to girls or making money or the gym or whatever. And you're not going to march a perfect path towards your goal. You're going to fail. You're going to be on a diet, and there's going to be some days where you're like, fuck, I have a moment of weakness. I'm going to eat some ice cream or whatever. You know what I mean? So my first couple of businesses, I lost a bunch of money. My first YouTube channel sucks. This channel sucks a little less.
This channel is a pioneer channel for masculinity, and I'm so happy you're back doing you.
Thank you. But like you're a professional poker player, right? When you first started playing poker, I bet you were losing left and right.
Yes, I definitely was. And then I just threw myself into studying and getting better any way I could.
Yep. And that's the thing. Most people get
now I do what I want.
Yeah.
Because I did the work. And most people just want to complain or not even start, like you said.
Well,
so that you're totally right. For me, just starting, that's how I achieve, because like the other caller said, if you never start, that's an automatic F.
Yeah. It's like when you talk to girls. Like I saw a beautiful girl the other day. I was walking around Shibuya. This girl was fucking gorgeous, right? And I just I have to talk to this girl. I walked up to her. I was like, hey, what's up? She fucking ignored me and walked away, right? What does that mean? Am I just some sexual leper that no woman is going to be involved with for the rest of my life? No. I shot my shot, and she said no. And that's the same thing for you guys. You you plan for one job interview, and you're like, I'm going to study for this one job interview, and this one job interview is going to be everything. And then you get rejected, and you're like, oh fuck, I suck. I'm going to go give up. And it's like, no, dude, I sent out 300 plus applications to get my first job in Japan. I got 4 interviews and I failed 3 of them, but I got that one, and here we are.
Yeah, you're willing to go to places that most people aren't, though, Jonathan, and that's what I admire about you, because you're just willing to keep going. Money, muscle, game, frame, baby.
You know it. It's like Cameron said earlier, right? And it's the same thing that I taught him, the same thing that I applied to my life. Fucking, dude, giving up is guaranteed failure. Giving up is guaranteed failure. I do not want to be a guaranteed failure in this life. I know what I want. And you have to practice the muscle of persistence. You must endure. You must push forward. Life is going to try to knock you down, but you have to get up. I mean, this is in religious text, right? What does it say? Like, the righteous man falls down 7 times, but he gets up 8. Even in religion, you know, nobody lives a perfect life. Everybody sins. Everybody does bad things. You know what I mean? But you have to say, okay, God, I'm sorry for sinning, and let me try again. Or, hey, you know what? I failed my diet. I had a moment of weakness. I ate some ice cream. I ate some Doritos, pizza, naming all my favorite foods. You know, but you fail, and it is. I mean, dude, I got, and this is, this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I got liposuction in 2021, and then I got fat again. And I realized, because I did not do the real necessary work to be the person who could have that body, you know, I did the surgery, and then I gained weight after. And that was so humiliating for me. That was so humiliating for me, because it was 100% my fault, my responsibility, my failures, me shoving food into my fucking fat face. It was my fault. And it hurts to, it hurt. It was so like, it like really made me feel so bad about myself, you know, but you have to take accountability, and your body weight is 1,000% your control. And me, the master of holding everybody to accountability, I had to be like, look, dude, you are fucking up. And, you know, now I finally got a great coach, and I'm fucking the leanest I've ever been in a long time too. You know, I posted my picture this morning in the inner game healing chat, and I'm so happy. When I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm so happy. And it's not about looking good. It's about, I had a goal and I set it out, and I am starting to look fucking real sexy, and I love it. And you're going to fail. Everybody, if you can hear the sound of my voice, failure is guaranteed. You are going to fail. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You will fail, but you are the ultimate failure if you give up. So just don't give up.
I love it. And I also love how vulnerable you are, and you share things that are, you're a real human, and you're also an amazing coach. And I think that's such a rare combination these days. So I applaud you, Jonathan, and I thank you for what you do.
Thank you too, Martin. And just so you guys know, Martin, when I had him in our coaching calls, I gave him some homework, and for that week he didn't do it. And what did I do, Martin?
He kicked me out of the next session until I was able to complete my homework.
You know, and it's not about me being some big cool guy or whatever, but I assure you, if you come to me for coaching, one of 2 things will happen. You will achieve your goal, or I will tell you why you are failing. And your failing is either due to your laziness or your incompetence. And 9 times out of 10, it's not incompetence, it's laziness. And laziness is the opposite of discipline. Discipline will get you everything you want in this life. If your finances are fucked up, how often are you checking your bank account? I wake up, I check my bank account every morning, and I'm fucking rich. Okay? I check my bank account because I need to know where I am. I check my credit scores. I just got the fucking American Express Platinum, baby. Okay? I built this business on debit cards for 4 fucking years, and I finally just got it with credit with Colin, and really did what I needed to do to fix my credit. And now these motherfuckers lining up to give me credit cards, and I'm just fleecing them all by using their fucking, you know, all their free points and all that shit. I'm gaming the credit card system. My life is amazing, but it's because of discipline.
got to do the work.
No way around it.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. It's great talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man. I'm so happy to. I'm just honored that you still watch and pay attention, dude. That really makes me feel good. Thank you so much.
Well, you're putting out, in my opinion, basically the only consumable content on YouTube. I mean, it's just dregs on the rest of the internet. So,
yeah.
To me, you're the only guy that keeps it 1,000. You know, you have an amazing bullshit detector, and you're not afraid to say how things really are. And it feels like a lot of people these days are just like, whoever has the status and the money, they just go along with whatever they say to like clout chase or whatever. And I just know that even though you have that ability, that's not your message. You have a genuine message that's making the world a better place. And since I have a daughter, I want to live in the world that is inspired by money, muscles, game, frame, and masculine leadership, because that's what's sorely lacking these days. And to me, you're doing divine work, honestly.
Thank you. That really means a lot, man. Thank you so much. I got some other callers. I want to jump on and help them, but Martin, you're a great guy. Appreciate you. Hope to see you in the Masculine Empowerment Network or whatnot. And I'll catch you later, okay?
Yeah, I hope to catch you soon.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Later.
Peace.
You too.
Great guy. That's a great guy too. Yeah, and when he was in oh man, are you eating Doritos right now? I'm so jealous. I'm fucking like chain using nicotine pouches to like suppress my appetite. And like I said, I'm shaking like fucking destiny. Yeah, I take on the morning through my physician. I got prescribed, and I don't do what I'm doing, guys. I'm really going all out at the ripe age of 38. But I wake up, I take some T3, I take some T4, I take 80 milligrams of clenbuterol, and then I take 1,000 milligrams of the yohimbe bark. Yohimbe and the fucking clenbuterol make you shake a little bit because it accelerates your calorie burning rate. Because just my genetics love to store fat right in my fucking midsection. That's the only place I get fat. And then I hit the cardio. And then when I'm done, I come, shower, take my cold shower, do my thing, do the show. And then around 5, 6, I take another T3 and another T4. And then I make sure I'm tracking all my calories and everything. So, it's just, if you're not tracking, you're slacking, man. That's what was, my homie, Big Brandon Carter says. And, you got to do what you got to do to get what you want. Let's go to 474. You're on next. I'm also, yes, I'm on TRT as well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, Dr. B's in the house. Hey, Dr. B, if I die, can you digitally give me CPR? Help me out. 474, I hear you. What's up?
What's up? Thank you for taking my call, John.
You're welcome, sir.
Can you hear me good, or is it not good?
Hear you perfectly.
The mic. Thank you. Okay, so I'm a bit nervous talking in front of 60 plus people, but I'm sorry if my voice is shaky, and
it's okay.
It's also it's 4:30 a.m. here, so I just got off work, but I saw you were streaming, so I just had to call in.
Where are you located?
In Norway.
Okay. Did we talk before? I think I remember you.
Yeah, we have talked before. Yes, we have.
You were what I think was like engineering or something you were trying to do?
Yeah, software engineering.
I remember. Talk to me. What's up?
Yeah, so I totally agree with the previous caller. Really respect you, and you're really good for the community. And these free consultation Fridays I really appreciate you doing that. That's very nice of you.
Thank you.
So I sent you an email on this just because I really would like your input on this this topic, this question I have.
Is this about your dad?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped over that email, but go ahead.
Yeah, so lately I've been thinking about like my dad, and he's been absent. I haven't seen him for like 10 years. I'm 25 now.
This is Max.
So I've actually been thinking about if I should reconnect with him.
Max, is this you? This is Max, right?
Yeah, Max.
Okay,
Correct.
go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, so I know you have like you've been raised by a single mom. You've shared this on your videos,
Mm-hmm.
and I wonder if you know anything about this. Have you ever tried to reconnect with your father?
My father died when I was 15, so I never tried to reconnect with him, unfortunately. I would have loved to have met him, but that's a hole that will always be in my heart. So boo-hoo for me, right?
Oh, you turned out really great, so I think it's no problem.
Thank you, Max. Thank you.
But so maybe you're not the best to answer my question, but what do you think I should do? Do you think reconnecting with him would be a good idea for me?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what I told another member of my community. There was a young man in my community. It was actually the same black kid I was talking about earlier. And he kind of had the same situation with you, just a little bit of kind of resentment and anger towards his father. And, you know, his father was I believe he was ill at the time. And I just said, look, man, just go and make your peace. He's your father. You know, he loves you. You know, he wants good things for you. And he went and he made peace with his dad. And then, you know, a short time after that, his dad died, passed away. And he came after, he told me after, he's like, you know, I'm just so grateful that you told me to go make peace with my father, because he's dead now. And I could not have lived my whole life, you know, with that guilt of just not reconnecting with my father. And you know, he did, and he has peace now. And it's not good to be at war with your parents. You know, you gotta love your mom, you gotta love your dad. It's just not good for you. Like, I get it. If some of you guys have really, really, really bad parents, like, my heart goes out to you. I know exactly what it feels like. It's a dark place, man. It's a dark place that a lot of people they can't even, a lot of content creators out there, they can't fathom it because they have a mother, they have a father. But yeah, man, just reach out, make peace, because you need peace in your heart about this situation. If it's bothering you, if you send me an email, and I'm so sorry I didn't reply. I have your email right now in front of me. And yeah, just reach out, Max, make peace, man. Just make peace. Just reach out. Just calm the storm in your heart and just make peace with him.
Yeah, it's really hard. I can't. When I think about reconnecting with him, I get this bad feeling in my stomach. So because I'm afraid to do it.
Yeah, that's trauma. That's unresolved trauma that you have. So you need to go towards that direction. You need to absolutely try to reconnect with him, in my opinion.
Thanks, John.
You're very welcome, Max.
Also, I was recently in Japan in June.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, what if you were going to Japan like once for the first time in your life? What would you do in Japan?
Me personally, I would not come to Tokyo. Tokyo is cool if you want to have like a city vacation and be like wowed at the spectacle of Japan. But the best part of Japan for tourism, I believe, is on the West Coast. That's in the Kansai region. Fly into an airport called Osaka, and you can go see the temples in Kyoto. You can go see the largest Buddha statue in the world in Nara. You can see all the deers walking around. You could just see so much more.
Yeah, I did that. I did do that. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Perfect.
Yeah. So you're about 1 year out from your education being complete, huh?
Yes, 1 year and I'm done.
Good, man. And you're 25. That's good. You're on a good life path. That's a good job to have.
Yes, that's I've been told by the community, Red Pill community.
Yeah, man.
So that the Red Pill community was actually some of the reason for taking that education.
That's good. And then also, let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure you said you just like at one point you're just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay on like welfare in Norway and just wanted to do that for a while. That was your plan, right?
What do you mean welfare?
Like the government money, you were planning to just live off the government money?
No, I don't think that was me.
Okay, I thought it was something like you were saying. I remember something about like you were saying like people around here don't care and why should I try? And like you could just live off the government. Maybe have been someone else.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah, maybe, but I didn't say I was going to do it. There's people in this country that does that, like living off the government money and just doesn't have a job and.
No.
Yeah.
No. You don't want to be.
I'm not trying to do it.
No.
I want to get rich, so I can do that.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you something. Being rich is the shit. Go for it. It's fucking amazing. Ask Dr. B.
Yeah. It's totally cool. Okay, thank you, John. Thank you for the advice and thank you for your time. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and you have a great day.
Thank you. Hey, let me know how it goes with your dad. Call him back, okay?
Yeah, I'll just get my courage up, and then I'll try.
Just do it. You don't worry about getting your courage up. Just do it. Feel the fear and do it anyways, okay?
Okay. I'll do my best, okay?
All right, buddy. Take care. Peace out. That's a nice call. How's everybody doing? It's been a great show so far. I love how you say he's afraid to talk in front of 60 people. Me too. What's going on with this channel? I'm pretty sure the government is shadow banning me. I don't know. I mean, looking at the state of things, looking how they pay influencers, look how YouTube is like super left-leaning liberal. You know, if this was like the big transgender show, I'd have like 1 million subscribers. But the fact is, I want to do the right thing. And here we are. Did you guys see how Trump came out to many men? That was hilarious. And look, let me just show you what's going on. You guys see, I'm not trying to spread fear porn, but I'm just telling you, like this, if you don't think that they have an agenda, okay, this is the opening ceremony of the Olympics right now. Okay. These are all transgender people and, you know, just making a mockery of the Last Supper. And just so you know, that is a child right there. That is a child. They had a whole drag. This guy was the drag queen lead of the whole thing. And this is why France is falling. Shout out to all my fucking Muslim bros out there. Take Paris. It's yours. These people have no backbone. Take Paris. Fucking tear down the Eiffel Tower and put a mosque up. I don't even care anymore. The fact that they're just doing this, like, take it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Unbelievable. Who wants to watch this shit? Who in their, you know, they wonder why the Olympics are losing viewership every year. Here, this is why. Yes, Alejandro says, is that a little girl? Yes, that is a little girl. These people are all mentally sick, all mentally unwell. This obese woman right here, something is going on with her inner game for her to get that fat. She's using food as a cope. Something happened to this woman. The tattoos on her arm also evident to that because people who are excessively tattooed are statistically verified to have a history of self-mutilation. So there you go. That if that was this channel, I'd have like 1 billion subscribers. And I'm not trying to cope or cry and be like, you know, make excuses. All right. But look, here we go. Here, nothing like bringing the world together like a bearded man dressed as a woman. That's enough of that fucking faggotry. It looks like a satanic pedophile party. Okay. And don't get black pill. Don't get disheartened about it. Okay. But that's real. Let's go to 330.
Yeah, MLD. Yeah, my name is Taha. I'm working as a hardware engineering tech at a big company right now, but a contract. I'm working contract now full time. I think I called you many months ago at that time for job help, and thank you for the advice you gave me.
I remember you. Are you? Yeah. I think you're on the. Are you on the East Coast of America?
No, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in California right now, but that time I'm Canadian citizen working in United States on TN.
You sent me your resume, right? You sent me your resume?
Yeah. It's me.
I remember you. How's it going, man? I remember you looking for jobs hardcore back then.
Yeah. So right now I'm working through a contract company again at a big company. But I don't know if I should say the company's name here, just so in case someone does a rat on me or something. But yeah, I'm working as a hardware engineering, but a technician, not really an engineer, but engineering technician, only because the hardware engineers, they expect you to be really good with Python and C++. I'm not good with programming yet. So I'm practicing Python right now. And also the job growth for hardware engineering is not that high and the pay is not that high. So I know that in one of your podcasts, you recommended cybersecurity training. So I'm taking a cybersecurity training from this person online in Peak Cyber Transform. So just want to know, is that a good move for me to make doing cybersecurity? Because I heard his job growth is huge and the money is good on that.
Yeah, I mean, so many people are getting many entry-level jobs. What are you making right now? I think last time we said you're like making 80, 90. What are you making now?
No. Last time I was making less. No, right now I'm making 75K full-time, 75K full-time through contract though. Last time was slightly less. So right now I'm making $36 and somewhat cents. But the last time I was making 35, but that was just 1 year contract. Last time I was making contract at Cisco last time, but now I'm with a company that's the name starts at N. So, but I don't want to say the entire name. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, what I would be looking to, if I were you, I'd be looking at my current skill set, and then how could adding the skill set of cybersecurity create like this hybrid person that you are, that's like, competent in computer programming and then also cybersecurity, and then look for the jobs that are opening look for jobs that are requiring you to have these cybersecurity qualifications, and then from there reverse engineer how you would get the job. Sorry. Does it make sense?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, by the way, I'm definitely gonna save up for some of your paid consultations. You got I need to budget a bit and pay for the paid consultations. Other than that, I want to ask you, right now I've taken a gym trainer because just like you said, you have that genetics where you gain fat easily. I gain kind of fat easily, so that's why I got a gym trainer, and I'm trying to avoid rice as much as I can. Do you think eating rice 2 times a day is bad, or stay away from rice, just eat vegetables and fruits and meat? What do you suggest?
I don't think are you that? If you want to be serious about this, you need to buy a food scale, okay? And everything you eat, you weigh it out. Okay?
Okay.
And dude, being on a diet, right, doesn't need to be a terrible thing. Let me show you what I ate last night. Okay? Because yesterday I had a little bit of Thai curry for lunch, right? And then here, let me show you. Oh, why does Telegram always do that? 1 second. I'm trying to screen share it's so weird. 2 seconds. I'll show you. Chef MLD, because cooking is a hobby of mine. I love cooking. It's a big, cooking just makes me feel so nice. So let me show you. This is what I had last night, man. And I woke up looking lean and mean this morning. Okay. Look at this. I made that last night. Okay. That is a organic ground beef burger. And those are air fried sweet potatoes and a little bit of a side salad. And this whole meal was probably like 700 calories and totally within my calories for the day. That's a blue cheese burger with avocado, a little bit of bacon, and then some sweet potato fries and a nice little side salad. And I had that. So like being on a diet doesn't have to be just like, painfully terrible thing when you're eating all like just dog shit food and you feel miserable like all the time about it. You don't need to do that. So make sure you're tracking your calories. That's a big thing that you want to make sure. You have to be tracking your calories. If you're not tracking your food on a daily basis, you're not going to lose weight, period.
Okay. Perfect. And by the way, I have a question. Like, I want to also on the side, improve my, other than dating and social skills. I have a question. Do you help with like online dating, like advice on what kind of pictures are good or what type of, like bio I should have?
Yes.
Like, do you help with that?
Hear me out. Listen to me.
Your paid consultation?
Listen, if you do paid consultations with you, 1 hour of my or 40 minutes of my time is $500. Okay. It's expensive. But if you join the Masculine Empowerment Network, we have a Telegram chat and you have basically a year of coaching with me in the palm of your hands and a whole network of guys who are already, you will have seasoned vets in there and then we'll have guys that are newcomers. We handle all of that in the program, but you have to go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list or scan the QR code on the screen right now and then get on the waiting list and that'll answer all your problems, bro. Nobody, go look across all of these guys. Nobody has the most comprehensive, in-depth live training like I do. Nobody. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck. They don't want to help. I care. I do want to help. And that's all I do. My Telegram chats are blowing up every day. I reply to all my Telegram chats. Okay. This is the program for you. It's $797 for a year, or you can get a 1.5 consultations with me, which is not going to answer all your problems. You need a constant feed of data into your brain to make a transformation. Like I talked about the positive momentum. You need constant access to be like, hey, what's this? Is this working? Okay. Is this working? No. Is this working? Yes. That's the big difference between doing a one-off consultation, watching shit here and there, or joining my community, and we'll help you because you'll be just like everybody else. I'm very, very, very good at what I do. Very good.
Yeah. I have a question. So do you suggest a person he should, like right now I'm getting a gym trainer who can, other than my diet, who can help me build muscle and lose a visceral fat and gain more muscle weight. So my question is, should a person looks max till he does the online thing or still attempt the online thing? What's your opinion?
You need to start immediately. So because you're going to encounter so many problems that you don't even know that are there. And also, a personal trainer is great, but if you're not managing your calories and you're not managing your protein intake, it doesn't matter. You don't get fat from not going to the gym. You get fat from eating too many calories. Okay? Period. So you have to manage your calories.
Yeah, like the first session I went with the gym trainer, he said I had like close to 98 lb fat weight and 75 lb muscle weight, and rest was water weight. And I'm 225 pounds. I'm 5'8".
Yeah, bro, you're fat as fuck, my friend. I love you, but you're fat as fuck.
Yeah, I know. You're right. No, I have so much visceral fat, and I think I don't know. I have a question. You know creatine, right? Does creatine, if you don't drink enough water, does it make you bloat? Creatine?
Listen, my friend, you're fat because you eat too much. Creatine, supplements, none of this shit is going to matter if you do not track your calories. So you could buy an app called MyFitnessPal. Okay, it's $60 for a year. and they have everything that you want to eat. Go on Amazon, you could get a food scale for $5. You could go to Walmart, you get a food scale for $5, and then be crazy, like super strict about what you eat. And I guarantee your body will change.
Yes, 100%.
Let me show you some
Yeah.
show you some change here. Let me see. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna send these pictures to myself and show you the difference, okay? Because everybody is, listen, here's the truth, okay? If you are not gonna manage your calories, it's only a matter of time before you get fat. That's period. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Manage your calories or get fat. That's it.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to send you a picture too. I'm sorry, I got to send it to myself. Sorry, I'm having to fucking dig through it. Oh, my coach is hilarious. My coach just sent me fucking hilarious. I have a coach too, which my coach, right? We don't talk about exercising and on all that shit. We talk about maintaining calories and doing a ton of cardio. If you want to lose weight, that's the only way you're going to do it. You have to. Let me show you. Okay. So I'm going to show you 2 photos. One photo was taken this morning. Okay. And then one photo was, okay. So I'm going to show you the first photo. Take a look at the screen. Okay. This is me here. This is June 30th. June 30th, right there. Okay. June 30th. And then I implemented my problem. Or excuse me, I implemented the solution to my problem. Okay. You can see, look at my face, a little bit puffy, round, right? I was living good. Went to Hawaii 3 times, went to Miami, went to all over America, went to Okinawa, went to Manila twice. So that's me, right? 38 years old, 5'8", approximately 190 or so right here. Okay. And then this morning, take a look here and you can see that was me this morning. Okay. That's 1 month of, and I would arguably not even say really consistent because I was moving into the new house, moving out of the old place, doing all this stuff to set up the studio. But you could see there's a big difference there. Big difference. You see, and if you're not seeing a change in the mirror, if you're not seeing a change in the fucking in the scale, then your strategy to lose weight is not working, and you need to modify your strategy.
Yes.
So you got to track your calories, my friend. You have to. Listen, you are an obese man. You're a smart guy. Okay. You're not dumb at all, but you are obese. And the reason you're obese is because of the way you've been living your life. So you have to change your eating patterns forever. Because I think I remember you're in your early 30s, right?
Yeah, I'm 34.
Well, yeah. So you're almost mid 30s. Let me tell you something. After 35, everything gets harder, bro. Everything gets harder. You need to be doing 1 hour of cardio on the elliptical first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Bare minimum. 1 hour, my friend. And it's like, okay, you do this or you're fat for life. That's just basically it.
Yeah, for cardio, what I was doing was I was taking the dumbbells and walking on the stairs. You think that's a good thing, or
no?
I have to do the treadmill.
I said elliptical. Do the elliptical. Okay, the elliptical is the least amount of impact and stress on your joints. You pump your arms, you pump your legs. Make sure your heart rate is between 130 to 140 beats per minute, and then do that for an hour, and do that every single day until your body gives out. Take a day or 2 off. Don't fucking eat a bunch of shit food. And then from there, you're going to be losing the weight.
Yes. Yeah. And by the way, I really like your, when you said about the lady that ignored you and you didn't give a damn. I really like that about you, that you're telling your real life experiences and how to overcome them. I really like those.
Yeah, thanks, man. Well, it's the truth. You got to overcome your struggles in life. But hey, man, I'm glad you're listening and paying attention. Let me know how the things go. But listen, join the Masculine Empowerment Network. I'm telling you, weight loss, dating apps, jobs, self-esteem, everything we got to cover. It is the most comprehensive program. Nobody does it better than me. Nobody.
And how much do I need to save for that program?
800.
What's the cost for it?
$800, bro. It's nothing.
800. Yeah, I can save that easily. Yeah.
August 1st. August 1st. Get on the
August
waiting list right now. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, and then we'll sort you out, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, MLD. Yeah, I'm glad people like you are out there to help us, because if I tell my problem someone else, they'll probably put me down instead. So you're the only person who uplifts people, but of course I cannot be negative either. I gotta put in some work. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep on doing what I do, man. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and we'll talk soon. Okay, my friend. Glad to hear from you.
Yeah. Yeah. Adios, MLD.
See you, buddy. Peace out. Is anybody amazed at my memory? Is anybody amazed at my memory? I'm amazed at my memory. I'm like the Winter Soldier when Tony Stark is like, in Civil War, when he asks, the Winter Soldier, he's like, do you remember him? Do you even remember them? He's talking about how, he killed his mom and dad. He's like, I remember everyone. That's me. I remember all of you guys. I'm here to help. I am here to help. I could make this the drama reaction outrage channel. I could make this because it's a really hot topic, like dunking on hoes, dunking on feminism. I could do that, but it is empty content that makes you feel vapid inside because it doesn't give you the change that you want, because you're not going to change the army of whores out there. You're not going to change the crazy liberal climate that's everywhere, okay? But what you can change is yourself. And when you start with changing yourself, everything gets better. Guys, the amount of girls that are so in love with me right now and that just send me like paragraphs of how much they love me and all this shit would not be possible if I had not had a reality check with myself when I turned 33. And I said to myself, Jonathan, you are a 33-year-old loser. You are a fucking English teacher. You talked all this shit, said you're going to make all these YouTube videos in 2018. You made like 4 YouTube videos. I was on the Red Man group, and thank God for people like Donovan Sharp who gave me a chance to be on the Red Man group. And hey, listen, shout out, like I know they're gone and crazy now, but even Rolo giving me a chance and Rich giving me a chance, all those guys, I'm eternally grateful for that. But that was a small little drop in the bucket of what needed to be done. And 2019, I had just turned over the new year. I just lost $60,000 in the cryptocurrency bull market. I was an English teacher. I lost my Airbnb job. I had a successful Airbnb.
90 seconds.
The Airbnb was taken away from me by my mom and her faggot ass or what I don't even call my stepdad, fucking the guy she's married to, and they ran that into the ground. And in 2018, at one point in the summer of 2018, I had 1,000 yen to my name. 1,000 yen. 1,000 yen. That's like $6 to my name. And I had to be real. And I was like, Jonathan, you are a fucking loser.
60 seconds.
And you're talking all this shit and you're saying everything you're going to do and you did nothing. And what I did, I had about half a Bitcoin at that time. And I knew a camera, or I knew like the Best Buy of Japan. It's called Big Camera. And I was like, I got to buy a really nice laptop and I got to try something else. I got to live stream. I got to see what I can do. And I remember I sent the money because the register didn't work, right? Because the register is supposed to like react when you like scan a QR code. I was like, just give me the address, because these fucking idiots at Big Camera didn't even know how blockchain works. I was like, just give me your address, I'll send it. And I sent it, and I was like, okay, you guys have the money. And then these fucking stupid Japanese incompetent fucking old technologically dinosaur idiots didn't fucking understand how the blockchain worked. I'm like, look, fucking asshole, this is my last $1,800 that I'm spending here. Look at the blockchain. The block has been confirmed. Your fucking company has my goddamn Bitcoin, so give me the fucking camera. And typical Japanese bullshit. Oh, sumimasen. Oh, sorry. sorry, we made a bunch of incompetent shitheads. I had to fucking call their fucking corporate offices. Thank God this chick that I was dating, like fucking, she helped me figure it all out. And I was able to get my money sent back to me. And then during that time, I downloaded a wallet that was called the Bread Wallet. And then I was like, damn, this Bread Wallet's so fucking amazing. Like, this shit is amazing. So great. And I was like, this is one of the best wallets ever. And I went back, I used it, and then I was able to buy the laptop and start the live stream. What was funny, though, is like a couple months after that, like about, I was thinking it was like February, my friend had a sake tasting event, right? And this is like, you know, is Jesus real? I don't know. But I went to the sake tasting event, and then my friend, he invited me to this bar in Roppongi called Rigoletto's, where all the hoes go, all right? Don't trust a girl you meet at Rigoletto. So I went to Rigoletto, and I met a friend, and then he introduced me to this guy, and this guy had Bread Wallet as his phone screen, right? It was like his little fucking thing. And you guys like my motivation? This is my motivation here too. You see that? Stop eating. You're on a diet. So then I meet this guy, and he has this Bread Wallet's back. I was like, dude, that Bread Wallet is the shit, man. I was like, dude, I had so much trouble with these fucking incompetent Japanese shitheads at Big Camera. It was a fucking big ordeal. I was like, this wallet's amazing. Like, why do you into crypto? What do you like this wallet? He's like, oh, I'm actually the CEO of Bread Wallet. I was like, man, fuck you, you liar. What do you do? You're not no fucking CEO. And I was talking shit to the guy for like 5-10 minutes. He's like, no, I really am CEO. And that guy was the 9-figure mentor that helped me out with everything and really changed my life, really taught me to think like a rich man, really taught me to think like a boss, like, you know, like fucking, because, you know, if you're a leader and you're a follower, you can't associate with these people. Like, as a leader, you have to manage the followers beneath you. And he had this huge company that he was managing, you know, sold Bread Wallet to fucking Coinbase for 9 figures, bro. 9 fucking figures. That's my mentor. So it all kind of came, you know, full circle. But then, you know, I launched the show, and I started doing the live stream. And then the first month I made $2,200 in super chats and consultations. I was like, holy shit, is this going to continue? And then I launched Body Language Mastery. That's when Myron Gaines joined the community. That's when people started, like, everybody's pouring out. Like, everybody wanted to come to these webinars because I was selling the course. I was like, this is a course all you need. I was like, the webinars are bonus. Nobody's gonna fucking come to webinars. And we did the webinars on Google Hangouts. And you could only hold 9 people on the webinars. And then that is what cascaded and changed everything. Then all the guys started doing courses and copying me, because I told everybody, I told Richard, like, the backbone of Richard Cooper's business was all stolen from me. Like, I used to call all my leaders the generals of the Hot Dude Army as a joke. And now if you look at Richard Cooper's community, they're called the 1% generals. Like, hilarious. You know, and all those guys, I taught Rollo how to make money. I taught Donovan how to do launch. I helped Donovan with fucking his Womanese course. I taught Myron all he knows about digital marketing. And then from there, it all just cascaded, and the positive momentum built. And that's what I'm saying. It all started in midnight, January 1st, 2019, when we were busting fireworks and everybody was having a good time. And I was just sitting there watching all the kids with my brother's family and stuff. And I was like, dude, I'm a fucking loser. I'm a loser. And my family loves me, and they loved me at the time, you know, and they were very supportive of me. But I knew that I did not, that I wasn't the man that I wanted to be. And again, you have to be real with yourself. Just like I'm real with you now. Like, I said, yeah, I got liposuction and I got fat again. Do you understand how heartbreaking that was? I felt like the biggest fucking loser. Like, all the hater comments, all the negative past things people said, I'm like, man, to a degree, these people were right. And it was painful and it sucked. And I was just like, fuck, man, like, God damn, I am a fucking loser. And, you know, it starts with realizing where you are. And then you got to make the change. You got to be a man. You have to be a man. It takes a man to look at himself and say, you know what? this isn't good enough. I can do better and I'm not doing better. I know how to do better, but I'm not doing better. It takes a man to do that. What are you going to do? You're going to make more excuses? You're going to cope more? You're going to blame your genetics, your race, the economy? You're going to blame Trump? You're going to blame Biden? You're going to blame Harris? You're going to blame the Jews? Whatever fucking... You're going to blame the Muslims, the Indians, whatever. Who are you going to blame? You only blame one person. And that's the person you look in the eye every day when you look in the mirror. It's just the truth. We got one more call. International caller, anonymous caller. You're on the air. What's up?
Hello, MLD. It's Black Pill Red.
Hey, buddy. How are you? Talk to me.
Well, let's see. We are the same age.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of having to come to Jesus moment, I guess I went down the bad path.
Okay.
In the comments, I was talking about how I've got 5 years to do this. I've got an idea how to figure it out. I was thinking about becoming an accountant. Because I've really got no other skills. I kind of wasted my life, and I'm fat and loser, full of bullshit, full of shit. kind of autistic too. I guess
let me tell you something about the autistic thing. Okay, Steven told me that too. When the stock market Steve, when I first met him, he's like, I think I have a little bit of autism. I was like, Steven, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear any of your fucking excuses. I don't care if you're full-blown retard. If you're working with me, you're gonna get better. So don't call yourself autistic and stuff like that. Okay. Give me some stats. So you're 38. Where are you?
Yeah. I'm East Coast, North Carolina.
Okay. And how tall are you?
6 foot.
And how much do you weigh?
375.
Yeah, you a fat motherfucker, bro. Okay. Okay. All right. And then what do you do for a living? How are you sustaining yourself?
I got wide shoulders, so it fits.
Mm-hmm. And so what do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed.
How do you survive?
I moved back in with my mom a couple months back. Couldn't afford to live at my old place. I was down in Florida, and I just couldn't afford it, so I decided to move back in.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been applying and looking for jobs ever since up here, and nothing's worked out.
What's your skill set, my friend?
Procrastination.
Oh, come on, be serious. Don't waste my fucking time. Come on, be serious. Let's fix your life, bro.
Yeah. Computers. I've always been good at computers. That's the jobs I've kind of been looking at, even though I have applied to some fast food places, but that hasn't worked out. But computers, I can. Cybersecurity was what I was interested for a while, but never took the jump into that.
What's your name, my friend?
Ed.
Okay, Ed. Well, hear me out, okay? You need to get some kind of skill under your belt, my friend. And you need to really start on your weight loss journey, like right now. Once you start losing weight, okay, it's really going to add so much clarity to your life. Okay. So I would tell you some things, first of all. Okay. First of all, I want you to get in the habit of tracking your calories. Okay. Just track what you eat. Okay. So let's do a live calculation right now.
Okay.
Do you go to the gym or anything like that?
No, but I have a small gym at home.
Okay. So you are 38 years old?
A flat bench, a bunch of dumbbells, a recumbent bike.
Okay. Let's just run some numbers. So you're 38 years old. You're 375 pounds. You're 6 foot, and you're currently, let's just go sedentary. So if I were you, my friend, what we could do to start off is let's just make sure that you are eating 2,500 calories a day, with the majority of those calories being high protein. Okay?
Okay.
Can you write that down, please?
Yes. I just took a screenshot. I've got this the stream up.
Okay, so but you don't, you see, if you eat
Gotcha.
anything over 3,200 calories, you're going to get more fat. So you need to be crazy strict and be eating 2,500 calories a day for the rest of your life. It's a lot of food, man. It's a lot of food. That's not a small amount of food. 2,500 calories. I'm on 1,800, 1,900 calories. If I could eat 2,500 calories a day, I'd be fucking feeling like Jesus. 2,500 calories? Fuck yeah! That's a lot of food. What is your diet like? What are you eating?
Well, since I moved up here, I've cut out all junk food, like fast food. But it's mainly whatever. Really, it's pathetic. I know. It's mainly whatever my mom decides to buy, and it's usually frozen chicken, maybe some rice, or more healthy stuff in the past couple of months.
That's a good start. So, you want to look, chicken breasts are your friend, man. Chicken breast can be cooked in so many delicious ways. Do you guys have an air fryer?
Yes, we do.
Then just eat a bunch of fucking air. Thank you. Eat a bunch of, you're such a nice guy. Eat a bunch of air fryer chicken. And then as soon as you wake up, what I want you to do, okay, I just want you to put on your shoes, go buy some new shoes for your feet, okay, some new walking shoes. And I just want you to wake up first thing in the morning, drink some water, and walk for 1 hour. Walk for 1 hour, and then eat 2,500 calories a day. You have to get a food scale, okay? And you have to do this or you're going to die in 10 years, okay? You are morbidly obese. And morbidly obese people don't make it to 50. You have 10 years of life left, and you're going to die, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like 5. I need to fix it in 5.
You could fix this in 2 years, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard 2 years of suffering, enduring, and shaking like a crackhead, but you can do it. I assure you.
Okay.
There's an app called MyFitnessPal. Okay, you can download that for free, and you can track your food in there. And just, if you're going to eat it, just make sure you track it. Don't drink any calories. Don't drink any calories. Everything you got to drink has got to be 0 calories. See these? I like ginger ale, and I can't get Diet Dr. Pepper in Japan because it's like fucking so hard to get. But I drink these diet ginger ales as I shake like a crackhead on the screen. 0 calories in that. Black coffee, iced black coffee in the summer is delicious. You can drink that. That blunts your appetite. And I assure you, just by getting out there, getting sunlight first thing in the morning, walking around, appreciating life, and maintaining a calorie balance of 2,500 calories a day, you can lose 100 pounds off of that easily.
Okay, so no milk, like no
milk,
no calories at all.
No liquid calories. Liquid calories are the enemy, bro. They're so hard to track. They're so nebulous. Just don't do it, or you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That's just it. So you could drink milk and die in 10 years, or don't die. I'm in the don't die camp.
Okay, yeah, same. I mean, like, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
And listen, call me every week, man. Ed, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys like you. I don't want to talk to the jacked, tall, rich guy or whatever. Like, I have separate programs for him, but the majority of my clients are guys like you. Okay, so don't feel bad for where you are. You should be proud that you decided, like, you know what, I'm going to try and change my life and do it. Think of how happy your mom will be if you lost 100 pounds, 150 pounds. And listen, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. If somebody sees this big fat motherfucker coming into a job interview, they're going to be like, this guy's going to be dead in 10 years. We don't want to hire him. They want to hire somebody young, energetic, healthy looking. Like, it does matter, bro. It does matter.
Yeah, I definitely have noticed that. People see me walk through the door and they're like, oh, okay, no.
Jason, don't play with my feelings. Yeah. Do not play with my feelings. You better send me that fucking Dr. Pepper. Somebody in the chat said they could send me Dr. Pepper. Listen, that just made my day. All right. But Ed, let's just do, and I have a free fitness course. Do you know about that called Body Fitness Max?
No,
okay.
I don't.
Okay. Billy is going to put the link in the chat, and he's put the link in the chat before. My course, Body Fitness Max. I think it's the #1 Google ranked thing. If you type in Body Fitness Max. Yeah, it's the #1 on Google. Type in Body Fitness Max, and it says Modern Life Dating, Body Fitness Max.
Teachable.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, on Teachable. Exactly. Watch that course. It has 3 parts. Okay.
Right, cool.
And and here's the thing. There's something else I want you to do. After you go do your 1 hour of walking, I want you to come home, and I just want you to use your workout machine until you get tired.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. And call me next week so we can see where you're at.
Okay, I will.
Do you have a body? Do you have a body scale, like a weight scale?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Is it a good one, or is it like a fucking like the?
I've got a good one that'll track me.
Not the the arm on the fucking the old one. Get a digital one.
Oh yeah, it's digital. Yeah, I can track that.
Good.
Actually, how often should I be tracking my weight?
Every day.
My every day.
Every day.
Okay.
I wake. Let me tell you what I do in the morning. Okay. I get out of bed. Whatever woman's in my bed, I kick her out. No, I'm just joking. But I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom. I take a shit, take a piss, whatever you got to do. I get down to my underwear. I go to the scale. I look at the number, and then I look at the calendar in front of the scale, and I write the number.
It's that simple.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just start with that, and call me back next week and let me know how you're doing, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
And if you could join the Masculine Empowerment Network, okay? Billy, can you just post it again? Because it's, here it is. Billy just posted right here. Look, on the screen. Click that link. It's a free course. It'll give you what you need to know. And then just call me back next week and let me know where you're at, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, buddy. It was nice talking to you, Ed, and congratulations on having the balls to call in. You did a good thing for yourself today.
It was really great talking to you, too. All right. Thanks a lot.
Keep your head up. You're going to do all right.
I'll call in next week.
You better. I'll come to fucking North Carolina and find you. It'll be easy to find. All right, buddy. Take care.
See you.
All right. And that's the final call for today's show, guys. So listen, don't forget, we're going live next week. The Masculine Empowerment Network is going live. So scan the QR code, join a community of men who are going to strive to be the best possible version of themselves. Okay. And then one final thing here for you guys. Okay. Just so you know, when you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, take a screenshot of this right here. Okay. These are all the things that you get. All right. You get an absolute banger of information here. Okay. You get access to a Telegram chat, which you have 24-hour support from the community and men like me. We have 20 live webinars on money, muscles, game, and frame. We have a database of 300 plus hours of previous training content of all the webinars we've done dating back to 2019. You get my course, Total Dating Mastery video course, which shows you how to do text game, how to do day game, how to know if she likes you. So if you find out if she doesn't like you, you get rid of her and find a woman that does, because there's a woman out there that can like you. You just got to go look for her. Read her body language and how to spot a cheater and so much more. Okay. That's going to do it for us today. We'll be back here tomorrow. I'm live streaming every day in the month of July to get everybody going to the Masculine Empowerment Network. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Shout out to you guys. Alex sent me $1 super chat on a Rumble rant. He said, you played that too long. Now you scared me. He's talking about the stuff going down in France. Crazy times. But do not lose heart. Do not get black-pilled. The guys believe in you. Extra Guac says you can do it, Ed. We believe in you, bro. Change your name from Black Pill Red. Change it to something inspirational too, man. Change that name. Get rid of that black pill shit. It's fucking terrible. Okay. And yeah, that's going to do it for us today. I love you guys all. Take care. See you later. Peace out.